Hi beautiful people, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a collective reading for anybody and everybody who clicks on this. I am currently live on TikTok, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching the YouTube replay. Thanks for being here. Hi everybody, hello everyone. It's been a minute since I've been live, but I'm here. We're gonna do some readings. Hi Namish, hi Island Barton, hi Kelsvin69, hi Katie. I know, alive, shocker. I'm good, how are you doing Namish? Thank you for asking. I'm just gonna chat with you guys in the beginning and just see how you're doing, see what the energy is. We're gonna create a gorgeous, beautiful energy today for us all to hang out and get some readings. Hi TT. I am doing well, Amber. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well as well. Hello, Sky. Thank you for saying my eyelashes look amazing. Say or sa. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, but thank you for the compliment. Hi. Hi, Jenny. How's everyone doing? How's your Friday going? I'm not in Florida currently. Maybe I should do like where am I at? What's going on in my life in the beginning? I'm posting a vlog today and I just filmed like a little intro for it, talking about some of like the updates of my life. So make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, Chandler Mastin 333. There's a new vlog coming out today with some life updates. Pretty not bad. Hey, I'll take it. That sounds good to me. Pretty not bad sounds good to me. Hi Leslie. Thank you for saying I'm glowing, TT. We did my makeup today. I needed to do some makeup. It's been months since I've like actually done my makeup. Today is Friday, Venus Day, ruled by Aphrodite, and Aphrodite came through today and was like, do some makeup, shave your face, do some makeup. What are you doing? What are you doing? I also had to do some like body moisturizing today, so that's why I'm glowing. I took care of my skin today. We're doing self-care Friday. Thank you for saying the eyes are popping, Denise. I appreciate you. Happy super full moon to you too. Hi Meredith. Hello everyone. Thank you everybody who's tapping the screen. If you're on TikTok live watching this, tapping the screen will help to push the live out there so more people get the notification and they know that I am live right now. But if you're on YouTube, please hit the like button to show your support. That also pushes the video out into the algorithm. Thank you Marla for saying I look fantastic. I'm sure you look fantastic as well. Thank you Erica. Thank you Meredith. I love doing what I do for you guys. Hi Michelle. Thank you, Nicole. You guys are the freaking sweetest. I love this community so much. Oh, I love going live so much because you guys are the freaking best. You don't know it, but you're the freaking best. Maybe you do know it. You are the freaking best. If you're here, you're the freaking best. It's just how it is. It's just the truth. It's just facts. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. Thank you for liking and sharing the live. Hi On, it's your first time being here on the live. Thanks for coming through. I do lives on TikTok maybe once a month. I try to do them once a month, but we're here. And that's all that matters. Thank you guys for the gifts too. Thank you, Silver Imagine. Amber Marie, stop. That's so sweet. You probably radiate beauty too. If it's me, it's you. If it's you, it's me. Thank you, JT. Hi, Andrea. Hello, Rebecca. Okay, let's get some cards going. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. I just have the feeling that I'm gonna be here for a little bit, so we're gonna pull a bunch of different messages. Okay, first message is the Queen of Cups. We got some water sign energy. We got some feelings we're going through here, huh? Okay, the full moon is definitely bringing with it some feelings, but also some intuition is what I'm getting. I'm hearing you're more intuitive now than ever. That's such a good thing. Your intuition is spot on. Some of you are very loud. Like I'm hearing you have a very loud presence. And it's not even you doing anything. You don't even have to speak. Your presence is loud. You can be felt in rooms before you enter the room. That's power, honey. Okay. We got some powerful manifestors in the building today. We got some powerful people today. Hello, everybody. Your feelings are your power is what I'm hearing. Wow. So this is crazy. Not in a bad way, but what I'm channeling is that your feelings are your superpower for some of you, especially you water signs. You don't have to be a water sign for this message to resonate. I'm just kind of like chatting and shooting the shit. But what I'm getting here is that in the past, people may have like criticized you for feeling. People may have said that you were too sensitive. People may have said that you feel too much or you feel too deeply, and people may have judged you for that or criticized you for that. But now it's your superpower. Little did they know the whole time it was your superpower. Wow. And maybe you needed to hear this today, that your feelings are your superpower, and that those people in the past were wrong about you. I'm here to tell you they were wrong about you. 222 in the chat. There's 222 people in here right now. Come on. The people from the past were wrong about you, but you've never been wrong about yourself. So hold on to that. Keep that in your mind, because you've never been wrong about yourself, but other people have been wrong about you, and that's facts. Ooh, I'm hearing you've been underestimated a lot of your life. Someone here has been underestimated a lot of their life. You've been the underdog for quite some time. But that's flipping, that's changing. I can just feel it. There's something new about your energy. There's something new about your energy and the way that you're carrying yourself and the way that you're going through life. There's something different about you. I want to find out what it is. What's this newness? Tell me, Spirit, what's the newness? Oh, wow. Queen of Swords in the reverse. You know what it is? You're dropping the mask, or you dropped the mask. Hi, everybody tuning in. You dropped the mask. I'm getting like you stopped feeling the need to defend yourself and to like explain yourself, and that's where your power is coming from. Because every time that you have to like step outside of who you are and what you're trying to do for yourself and what you're working through, every time you try to step outside of that to explain yourself to other people or to make other people feel better about your existence, you lose a part of yourself. You know what I mean? But what's changed here about you is that you're trusting your intuition, you're listening to yourself, you're parenting yourself, you're caring for yourself, and you're dropping the act, and you're dropping the mask. You don't have to hide anymore. Facts. Whoever needs to hear this message, you don't have to hide anymore. In fact, we would really appreciate it if you came out of hiding, right? There's a lot of people out here who are going to benefit from hearing you speak, who are going to just benefit from being in your energy. There's going to be people out here who love you, who appreciate you, who value you. They already exist, and they're waiting for you, is what I'm hearing, for someone. For others of you, you've already met these people, or you're already meeting these people. That's so cool. We're seeing the Chariot. Some of you, I'm getting that you're going to be creating a community, or there's this focus on community right now, where it's like being involved in your community, whether it be on social media, in live streams, or whether it's going to be like in your physical world, walking around the neighborhoods, going into new buildings, going into new places, talking to new people. That's all kind of what I'm seeing happening now. You're either building a community or you're immersing yourself in a community that already exists, which is really good for you, I feel. Really good for you. And there's something different about these people now where like this community, it makes you feel safe. This community that you're going to be in or that you're creating, it makes you feel safe. And it almost feels like a home outside of home is what I'm getting. Yeah, it gives you a lot of like safety and security and peace and love and excitement. And these people listen to you and these people care about you, and you can tell. Because you're different, everyone else is different around you now too, or because you're becoming different, and you're not actually becoming different, you're just becoming more of yourself. But because of this difference, it's also making everybody around you different as well. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's such a beautiful energy that's happening for a lot of the collective right now. Your intuition is spot the freak on. If you feel called to go into a place, go into that place. If you feel called to apply to a job, apply to that job. If you feel called to reach out to somebody, reach out to them. I'm telling you, your intuition is spot on. Spot on. And I'm also getting something about using this intuition or this intuitive gift is going to help you get in the right places. You're going to run into the right people. You're going to have the right conversations. You're going to find the right things because you're listening to your intuition. Does that make sense? What I'm really getting here is like, say you're walking down the street, you're just going on a walk, you're on the sidewalk, but you see this building and you see this store and it really calls to you, but you've never been in there. You don't have any reason to go in there, but it calls to you. You're like, okay, well, I'm not doing anything for the rest of the day, or I don't have anything to do for another couple of hours, so let me walk into this store, right? And when you walk into the store, you meet somebody really incredible, or you have a great conversation that opens your eyes to something or gives you an answer to something that you've been needing. Or you find something really cute to wear, or you find some really cute jewelry. Like, it could be anything, you know what I mean? But That's what I'm seeing is happening. You're finally letting your intuition lead the way. Pop off. Pop off. That's so good. Okay. Slay. That was just an opener, just a little teaser. I'm so glad you're resonating with it, Amber. Hi, everybody tuning in. Hi, Charisma. Hi, Polly. Walking up to it, scary. Well, 'tis the season. We are in spooky season. No, my eyes are actually green. My eyes are hazel, but the green has been coming out a lot lately. I don't wear colored contacts. Hi, Jaren Johnson. Hello. Hi, Grandma. Thank you for saying that. Grandma R. Hi, Cosmic Goddess. Hi, Katie Ann. Hi, Molly MC. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for anybody who gifts and taps the screen. I'm trying to get back into doing live streams a little bit more often. Hi, Julia. Thank you for saying the prettiest makeup today. You're so sweet. Vegan Blueberry, thank you. Love you. Oh, I love you guys so much. Okay, I want to do a love reading. Is that gonna like deter some people, or is that going to make people more excited? Because it's Friday, it's the day of the goddess Aphrodite. It's a very loving energy. I've been feeling called to do love readings, so I just want to do like a general collective love message, see what comes out. Because I know that there's some of us who have been like, what's going on? Where is the next love coming from? What's coming up in love? What's going on in my current situation? Like, I can just feel it. So I'm going to try to give a reading. I'm going to try to tap into it. Thank you, Yoan or Yon. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all are ready. You have your moon in Aries. Okay, full moon in Aries vibes. Hello, JMZ doll. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Mapika. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce them correctly, but I appreciate you. Thank you, Laura Bay. Hello, Starseed222. Not the king acknowledging me. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, I love you guys. The energy in here is lit. Hi, Aiko or Aiko. Hi, Trin. Hi, Sabrina. I feel like TikTok hasn't seen me in forever. Oh my god, no. Shut up, because I cut the deck on true love. I cut the deck on true love. And we're seeing calling in your soulmate. Oh my god. It's funny because when I laugh, I feel like you guys are laughing too, or you guys are just like tapping into the energy with me too. I forget that live reading is so much different than doing like stagnant reading where I just turn on the camera and read for like 20-30 minutes and then go about my business. But live reading is so much different. Thank you, Vegan Blue. I appreciate you. Anyway, thank you, Erica. We're seeing that you're calling in your soulmate, and this is true love, baby. This is true love that you're calling in, or you're currently with this person, okay? Take what resonates. This is a general love reading for anybody and everybody who clicks on this video, who comes through here. All right, take what fits into your story and leave the rest for someone else. But wow, we got some true love in the building, okay? Queen of Pentacles. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Could be you, could be somebody you're connected to. I'm getting something about somebody wants to take care of you in every single way. This person wants to treat you. Wow, this person, okay. We're getting Leo, I'm hearing Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. You can be any sign, and this person could be any sign, but so far what I'm seeing, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and I heard Scorpio. Okay. If you didn't hear your sign, that's okay. It can still resonate for you. I'm just pulling cards. We're just pulling messages. But look at you two looking at each other. Look at you two look at each other. Okay, because now you're seeing eye to eye with this person, or this person's coming into your life very soon. You're going to be like in eye contact with them. They may also be watching your lives. If some of you do live streaming, they may be watching your lives. And they're making like direct eye contact with you. This is interesting. Let's find out a little bit more. This person, oh my god, you got more than one person. Okay, hold on. This is a story. Okay, the story is unfolding. So I'm seeing that there's two people here, but there's someone here who wants to like treat you, date you, romance you, connect with you, excuse me, please you. That's what I'm seeing. And there's something about eye contact with this person. This person really likes your eyes, or they really like to make eye contact with you. But there's another person who's either in your life right now, or there's another person who's coming into the picture to make things confusing. Right. Okay, so what I'm really feeling from this King of Swords, this air sign energy now that has popped out, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this King of Swords feels like somebody who just doesn't want you to be happy because they don't feel happy. That's really what I'm seeing. And this person's like, oh, I don't like their energy. They're kind of like watching this connection form, or they're kind of like on the outside of this connection when it does happen, like looking at you becoming happier and looking at you being happy with this person. And they're realizing that this person is everything that you wish they could be, or just everything that you want, and that's hurting their ego. That's hurting their pride. This person is like hurting. Okay, I'm not wishing this on anybody, but that's what I'm seeing. This person's hurting, so they're trying to hurt you in the process. I'm hearing hurt people, the Empress in the reverse. And the Emperor in the reverse. This could have been like a false twin flame from the past. This person is no good for you, right? I'm getting that now this person sees that you could have like given them real love. You could have given them like the home, the family, the commitment. You would have even helped them with their career. They probably would have gotten better looking because of you. Things just in their life would have been so much better with you, but it didn't work out. That's what I'm seeing. And it was never going to work out. But now there's somebody new who's entered the picture, or there's going to be somebody new who enters the picture very soon, right? Because you're calling in a soulmate, and this is true love this time. Okay, I'm getting something about junior high. You may have known this person, this King of Swords, from junior high, or you may know this King of Rods from junior high. Take what resonates, I don't really know. But what I'm getting here is that this King of Swords energy is coming at your new connection, or coming at you in a very junior high petty way. Yeah, and I'm like, you're like, we're grown. We're adults now. We can handle this like adults. Or you're like, I tried to handle this like an adult, and you didn't want to handle it like an adult. You wanted to be petty, you wanted to be messy, you wanted to create problems, diversions, distractions. Like, what? Your boundaries with this person are up, and I can see that. And they're feeling some type of way because you have boundaries towards them. This person feels like they could have, like, they wanted to just have you on the side, or they were just assuming that they could always come back to you and they could manipulate you into being with them again. But you're not doing that. You don't want that. You know yourself. You know your worth. This person was counting on the fact that you didn't know your worth. This King of Swords from the past is very manipulative. Yeah, and like abusive verbally is what I'm seeing. Okay. That hurt my soul. It probably hurt y'all's soul too to go through that. Right. I'm hearing that they're being demoted. Yeah, oh my god. Literally being demoted. Wow. Because you see what I'm seeing? The King of Swords, the Empress and the Emperor. You guys might have thought that there was potential with this person in the past. It didn't work out. It happens. Now they're becoming the Knight of Swords. And they have to go back to work. Eight of Pentacles. They have to go back to the drawing board is what I'm hearing. But they've got to go back to work. They've got to put in some work on themselves to come back to this King of Swords level. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if that makes any sense. But this person could also be getting demoted at work. Or they may have to like be moved to a different branch or something like that. But they're going to be working a lot. They're going to have to be putting in a lot of work in the very near future. And you're going to be getting to enjoy this new connection. Okay, so I want to find out about the new connection. Oh, that had to come out. You know what I mean? That just had to come out. But let's find out about the new connection. He's moving back in with his mom. That checks out. That story checks out. Okay. Tell me about the new connection, since we found out about the past connection. Wow. Y'all, it just gets better. It just gets better. It does for you. It really does. Because holy crap. Okay, we're seeing the Magician. Lost his fancy business job and had to move back in with his parents. Okay, no judgment. I promise, no judgment. I'm just saying that it's confirming what the cards were telling me, right? Magician, anyway, this new connection is something that you've been manifesting. This is literally something you've been doing, calling in your soulmate. And you know what's going to help speed up this process? Expressing your love. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Bombshell. Thank you to everybody who's been gifting. Thank you, Sherry. What's going to help you bring in this connection even faster is expressing your love to the world in whatever way that looks like. For some of you, it's like you love creating, you love painting, you love music, you love singing, you love making videos, you love cooking. There's different things that all of you love to do, right? And so Spirit is saying you're going to bring in this romantic connection, this true love connection, by showing more of your love to the world, because whatever you give out is whatever you get back, right? What you give is what you get. That's the law of karma. And what goes around comes around. You see the infinity symbol? So you've been manifesting this for lifetimes, or it feels like you've been manifesting this for a lifetime, right? And you're going to speed it up now by staying focused on doing the things that you love and by sharing the love that you have with the world, with the people around you, because that's going to help raise the vibration of love around you and help to manifest this into your life even faster. I really hope that that makes sense, okay? Wow. And then we're seeing the Justice card, which is Libra season, and we're in Libra season right now in Western astrology, and this is justice. You're going to get justice for the past with this new person. Seems pretty cut and dry to me. This new person is something that you've been manifesting. It is true love. It is that soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame, whatever journey you're on. It is that person. You've been manifesting them. It's your time to be with this person. This is your justice for all the shitty situations from the past. Yeah. The scales are being balanced. I got something last night about the script has been flipped. Yeah, the tables have turned. What goes up must come down. What goes around comes around. Those types of vibes. And then we're seeing the Fool card. And this person is new. There's something about their energy that's like new and fun and flirty and creative. And they feel that way about you too. This person may have a dog. There's a white dog on this picture. So this person could have a white dog, or you do. But there could be like, this person has like a dog. You may meet them when they're walking their dog, or while you're walking your dog, or at like a dog park or a dog beach. Okay, period. I'm seeing some of you going to the beach and this person is just like with their dog alone, and the dog comes up to you, and then you and the owner start chit-chatting. Okay, that's serendipity. That is fate. I'm screaming on the inside because this is amazing. This is what real love feels like. That's what I'm hearing. Wow. See, and I thought we were gonna give up on love, right? I thought we were gonna be done with the love, right? Like, I thought we were done. I really had almost accepted my fate of just being single for the rest of my life, which is totally fine. Like, I am my own best friend, and I love me, and I love hanging out with me. So I was just kind of like, you know what? If it's just career for me, it's just career for me. It's 144 right now, by the way. But Spirit is saying, oh, this is so much more. This is so much more than just you having a career and you being your own best friend. This is a life partner. Oh my God. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. This person is very like you is what I'm getting with the 6 of Swords. I'm getting that some of you are very spiritual, and this person is spiritual as well. Or this person's going to be into the things that you are into. Like they take an interest in you and what you like. So say you're into tarot cards, all of a sudden they're into tarot cards too. They're like, teach me about them. I want to learn about it. They start watching tarot videos so that they can like try to talk about tarot with you. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to just be tarot, but I'm applying it to the situation that I'm seeing now. I'm just getting that this person takes an interest in you and an interest in the things that you do. There's something different about this person too. You know how I was talking about something's different about you in the beginning? There's something different about this person too. It's almost like you can tell that this person has changed even though you don't know who they are. For a lot of you, I feel like this is somebody you don't know who they are, but you meet them, they come into your life, and you're like, something's different about you. And they're like, how do you know that? How can you tell that something's different about me? You don't know me. Ace of Pentacles, not this being a gift from the frickin' universe, not this literally being a gift from God. What? Oh my God. And the story just gets funnier because look, here I am, here you are, here we are, being like, I'm good with what I've got. You know what? I'm good with what I got. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm just gonna be content with where I'm at. Let me just sit down under this tree. Let me just chill, whatever. Like, if I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life, cool. And here's the universe being like, you really thought. Look, it's literally the hand that's giving it to you. Do you see this? The hand is in both cards. And you really thought that you were gonna give up on love. You really thought that there wasn't any other love out there for you. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Your spirit team is so funny. They're like, you've been manifesting for how long now? The magician showing up twice. This is double confirmation in the same reading. And they're like, you've been manifesting this for how long now? Right? And so now you want to give up on it. So now you're just going to be like, oh, it's not coming in. It's not going to happen. It's not for me. After you put all this work into it, after you've done all these things, after you've done all these affirmations, after you've done all this work on yourself, you were really just going to be done with it. You were really just like, nah, not for me. No, not today. Not today, Satan is what I was going to say, and then the devil card popped out. It's like, is he psychic or what? Is he? I don't know, you tell me. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is showing up again, and I feel like this person is connected to you in a spiritual way, honestly. There's something here about the spiritual connection that the two of you share. It's special, and it's different than anything you felt before. It's true love. Wow. I'm hearing that the collective is coming back together with true love. As the community, as a collective, people are starting to choose true love again. And you are going to be a part of this shift. Whoever's in this reading, it's no mistake that you're hearing this message. What are the odds that you would be on this live stream or be watching the playback on YouTube? There's millions of videos that get posted every single day, right? What's different is that you are going to be part of this dynamic shift in getting people to believe in love again. Because of the connection that you're going to be in, and just the way that you feel and the way that you're expressing yourself to the universe, it's going to show other people like, hey, true love exists. I don't have to settle. I don't have to be in compromising situations with people that I don't want to be in a relationship with. It's going to show people that there is more for them out there, that they don't have to settle and they don't have to accept whatever is in their current reality, because we accept the love that we think we deserve, and that's just the truth. A lot of people don't know that there's other love out there for them. A lot of people don't know that there's other things out there for them because of what they've become conditioned to believe or because of the circumstances that they're currently in. But what you and this person are going to be doing is unlocking true love for others and showing people that true love exists and that it can happen for them too. And that is beautiful, period. Amazing. That's your love reading. I don't feel like doing any more. Well, no. I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to do any more love readings. But that was fun. True love is just, it's here, it's happening, it's real. And there's a lot of yellow on these cards too, I just noticed that. So you could be wearing yellow today to help you connect with this reading. Or there's something about the solar plexus chakra that could be significant. Maybe you've been working on like healing your stomach, or you've been working on your solar plexus chakra. But this also is about your confidence, and because you're becoming more confident, it's attracting more of your manifestations, including love, into your life. Yeah. I'm hearing be confident in your manifestations. Be confident in this love that you're attracting. And I'm hearing that the universe knows what you want, and the universe knows exactly when's the perfect time to give it to you. If you know when, does that really help you? I'm just thinking about this actually, because I was going to do a time frame, but I'm like, if you know when, does it actually help you? If you know when you're going to die, does that actually help you? Does it give you some sort of like peace and knowing? Or does it make you feel like you need to live more, you need to do more, you need to see more? I don't know, I just feel like you don't need a time frame for this, because it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. And there's going to be something so magical and amazing about this love that when it happens, you won't even be worried about the time frame, right? It'll almost be like all of the worries about love kind of just like fade away, and you get to be in this new connection, or you get to be in this love with this person, exploring them and their soul and their heart, and the same with them with you. There's something about this connection where like the rest of the world doesn't really exist, and the two of you kind of create your own little world together. And that's how they feel too. It's like they only see you, they're only around you, like they only want to be in your world with you. Not in a clingy, codependent way, also, I want to put that out there, because this person is very independent. This person is self-made. This person's independent and individual. They're a free thinker. They're a lot of fun. They're charismatic. They're good looking. For some of you, they have a lot of money too. They have a good job. They take care of themselves. They're well groomed. They smell good. They have good hygiene. Yeah. All of those things that may be important to you, it's literally what you've been manifesting. But there's something about the two of you kind of like, I don't know, it's not getting lost in each other, but it's like the rest of the world gets shut out when it's the two of you. There is nothing else other than the two of you just existing and having fun and exploring and experiencing life together. That is what I'm seeing. You're welcome, Maria. Money and great hygiene is top tier. That's a funny comment. You're so welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Halal. Thank you, Vivi Hernandez. I love you too. Okay, yeah, the water in the wine glass. There's actually no glasses at this Airbnb that I'm staying in other than wine glasses and like teacups, so that's why it's in a wine glass, but you didn't need to know that. The water in the wine glass just gives sophistication. It's elevating the water. Anyway, it does make it more fun to drink water out of a wine glass. I'm glad you found me tonight too. Would I be able to talk about angel numbers? What's your question, Nora? Thank you, Cherry, for saying that I'm such a handsome soul. You are a beautiful soul yourself. Queen mode activated. Thank you, Christina. I love me some you. Thank you for saying that. Oh, of course, Cora. I really am trying to enjoy life to the fullest. Like, honestly, it's been crazy and chaotic, and there's been a lot of downs too that I don't talk about, but that's life and that's everybody. But I'm trying to make the most of it, and it is really fun, and I know that in the future I'll get to look back on this time in my life, and I'll be really grateful for the experience and all the stories and the growth. It's just hard, you know, but what is it? Yeah, of course, Melania. That's something that I love doing, the taking a deep breath with you guys. It helps me to connect to all of you and like help you slow down your nervous system a little bit too and remind you to breathe. Sending so much love back to Ukraine. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so glad you went on an amazing date the other day, Taylor. That's so cute. Thank you for saying my Thank you for saying my eyelashes are beautiful. Thank you, Jeanne. If I mispronounce anybody's name, I'm so sorry. Oh, yay, I'm glad I said your name right, Melania. Thank you for saying I'm beautiful. Thank you for saying the makeup looks good. I hope you guys are having a great day too. I really appreciate you. I am doing readings. I'm kind of like in between. I did a opening reading a little bit ago. I'm answering questions. I'm just talking and chatting. And then I did a love reading just a second ago. I'll do a full moon general reading in a second. I'm gonna go grab my Moonology Oracle cards, but I'm just chilling. If you feel called to tip or donate, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much. My Venmo is at Chandler-Mastin. Cash App is Chandler Mastin. And then PayPal is Chan's World 2021. Or if you'd like to send gifts on TikTok or on YouTube, however you feel like it, if you feel called to it, I really appreciate you. Of course, you don't have to, but thank you guys who do. I do offer personal readings. Personal readings are in my website, which is snipfeed.co/Chandler Mastin. If you watch this on YouTube, it's in the description box. On every single YouTube video, there's a website, snipfeed.co/Chandler Mastin. It's open right now. Personal readings are available. Also, that's the only place to get a personal reading from me, unless I come live and do some. But that's the only place to get a personal reading from me right now. Please do not get scammed. I won't ever reach out to you to ask you for money or to ask you for readings. Thank you, Mindy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Susie. Thank you for saying my eyes are pretty. I appreciate you. I'm sure your eyes are just as beautiful. Happy Harvest Moon. You guys are so sweet to me. I love this energy. I love being here. Let me go grab the Moonology Oracle cards. You guys are the best. Moonology Oracle cards. Bottom of the deck says the end of a tough cycle approaches. This super moon, this full moon that we're having, it marks the end of a tough cycle. It marks the end of the hard work, finally. The hard work is paying off. The hard work is paying off. These cards have so much power in them. This is the Moonology Oracle. Moonology Oracle, if you aren't familiar, if you'd like to look it up for yourself. But yeah, the end of a hard cycle approaches. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Some of you may be noticing nature more, or you're being called to connect with nature more. Just kind of like looking at the trees, watching the butterflies, watching the animals, going for walks, going to the beach, getting by water, lakes, ponds, rivers. You may be feeling really called to that, or you're going to in the near future. I'm seeing something about you connecting with nature a little bit deeper. Okay, so we have some cards that fell out as I was shuffling. This card says, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. That's a big one, and that's been coming up a lot lately. I'm getting something about don't look back. You're not going that way. There's definitely like something from the past that's over, or that's going to be over with this full moon. And for some of you, I feel like you've been anticipating this. You've been feeling it in your spirit. You've been picking up on it intuitively, like something is just finally over. Like something is finally coming to a close. And maybe you can't quite put your finger on it, like you don't know exactly what it is, but there is something from the past that is being like cleansed from your life. And I'm getting that this could be hard for some of you because maybe you didn't want to walk away from those people. Maybe you didn't want to leave that environment yet. Maybe you didn't feel like you were ready. But I'm also getting that for some of you, you've been asking for the universe to remove what no longer serves you. And this is a part of it. These people, these places, these things that are literally being eclipsed and removed from your life are a part of your manifestation. And it's a part of you getting what you deserve. Yeah, it's tough. It really is. I feel like this is tough for some of us because what's different is like in the past, people didn't listen. In the past, people like took us for granted, took advantage of us. We were naive, we were young, like whatever you want to say. And you've grown and you've changed and you've transformed, but a lot of the people from the past haven't. Yeah, I'm getting that it's because they don't believe that they need to change. Excuse me, that's confirmation. My throat chakra getting blocked. They don't believe that they need to change, or they don't believe that they don't believe that they have to change anything about their life. I feel like some of these people settled down early, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm seeing that these people settled down early and they missed out on a lot of life, and they missed out on a lot of life experiences, and they missed out on you. Is the main thing I'm getting here. They missed out on you. And so you may be intuitively feeling that these people are like thinking about you, asking questions about you, checking on your social media, watching videos that you're posting, watching pictures that you're posting. You may just be kind of like feeling that right now. But Spirit's asking you to not let your past hold you back. And we're seeing adjustments are required. Okay. So, bottom of the deck says, have faith in your dreams, period. Have faith in your dreams. We're going to clarify all of this, of course. We're going to find out what exactly Spirit's talking about. I'm hearing hermano or hermanos. Something about your brother for some of you. Some of you are being guided to not let the past with your brother hold you back. This is specific, it's coming through for somebody. I'm getting something about not letting the past with your brother hold you back. And so I was picking up on Spanish, right? So you could be a Spanish speaker, Spanish native, but you don't have to be. Or this person is, this brother of yours. Doesn't actually have to be like a blood relative, I'm hearing. It could be like a friend who you thought of like as a brother. Or maybe this is even a sister, but brother came through specifically at first. And I'm getting something about not letting the past hold you back with this person. to keep living your life anyway, to keep believing in your dreams, to keep moving forward anyway. For some of you, I'm picking up on this like nasty energy of somebody who's in your family who's been talking badly about you. And I hate to be the one to bring this up, but it's just what I'm seeing, it's what I'm channeling. It feels like this person has been speaking really badly about you, and they compare themselves to you in every way. Maybe you're the older sibling, or there could just be something about like a sibling rivalry that they've created in their head, and they compare themselves to you and they feel insecure, so they try to talk shit about you, or they try to like compare themselves to you in a way where it makes them feel better about themselves. As in like, look how successful I am. Look how successful I've become. Look at all the things that I'm doing. Look at everything I've got. And I feel like this could be something that somebody's working through, they need to work through. Because it's kind of giving like, look at me, pick me, choose me. And this is rooted in abandonment issues. This is rooted in abandonment wounds that may be stemming from their childhood, or that may be stemming from your childhood as well. But that's coming to the surface to be released. And only you can do your part. You know what I'm saying? You can't step into your brother's life or your sister's life and heal those abandonment wounds for them. They can only do it for themselves. Right. Hopefully that's making sense. It's a really intense message that just came through, but I was just getting something about not letting the past with your brother hold you back. You're still a good person. You're still a good sibling. You're still a good family member. Like, you still deserve love in your life. All of these things. Okay? But somebody from your past may have made you feel bad, or they may be talking shit about you. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's try to get back into the general collective. Tell me more about the past for the collective. Don't let the past hold you back. What are you saying here, Spirit? Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Don't let your past hold you back, because your future is bright. I'm getting something about like the best days of your life haven't even happened yet. And I'm getting that some of you haven't met the people who are going to love you yet. You haven't met all of the people who are going to love you yet. You haven't been to all of the places that you're going to fall in love with yet. You haven't had the best days of your life yet. So don't let the past hold you back. I'm hearing there's a lot to look forward to, or there's going to be a lot to look forward to. Tell me more. Yeah, we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. This is Virgo energy. So maybe specifically for the Virgoans, don't let your past hold you back. But also maybe there's a past Virgo that some of you still feel attached to, or you feel is still attached to your energy, or maybe this is a brother or sister of yours and you're being guided to kind of like forgive them. But you can forgive and not forget, right? You can forgive and not allow them back in your life, but you can forgive them for yourself and trust that they're going to figure out on their own. I'm also getting something about don't let how long this journey has been taking affect the vision and affect your faith, because everything happens exactly when it is supposed to happen. If it's taking this long for something to manifest in your life, it's because it's supposed to be taking this long. It's because there's a lot of information that you need to come across. It's because there's people you need to meet. It's because there's places you need to go. It's because there's things you need to do before the manifestation comes in. But slow and steady wins the race. Don't let your past hold you back. For some of you, there's somebody new you're talking to currently, and you're like wondering if it's going to become more than friends. Spirit's asking you to take your time with this person, to not rush into things, to not overthink the situation, to just see where it goes. Because I'm getting for some of you, it's been like a day or a week, and you're like, what's happening? Are they into me? When are we going to make this a relationship? And Spirit's like, pump the brakes, hold on a little bit, get to know this person a little bit more, make them earn your love, make them earn your time and your energy. Yeah. Don't let the past version of you creep back into the situation and play devil's advocate and let you doom yourself out of getting what you want. On a general message, like in a general way, right now it feels like some of you have this like past version of you who's like trying to creep up on your shoulder and quite literally play the devil's advocate and be like, okay, but what if we rushed into this? Okay, but what if we gave up on all of this? Okay, but what if we acted out of anger? What if we did this? And you're like, who asked you? Like, who asked for this? No. But I'm seeing that it's all coming to the surface for you to make peace with it and for you to get clarity and for you to see how far you've come on this journey. And I'm getting that your manifestations are still happening. Your dreams are still going to become a reality. Slow and steady wins the race. Some of you are on a long journey. A long, long journey. But it will be worth it. I can 100% guarantee you that if you continue to stay on the path that you're on and you continue to do what you're doing and go where you're going, it's going to pay off massively. Massively. On the other side of whatever is going on with you right now and whatever past situations or things that you're picking up on that you may be going through, on the other side of this is, I don't know how to say this without just like saying it. So it feels like there's massive wealth. On the other side of this, it feels like there's prosperity and wealth for you. And it's your ancestral abundance. It's your ancestral wealth. And I'm getting whoever I'm speaking to, you were chosen for your family's bloodline to be the wealthy one. Use that as an affirmation. Claim that. I am the wealthiest ancestor. I am the wealthy, prosperous one. Because you know what to do with this money, or you will know what to do with this money. And I'm also getting that for some of you, like, this is a part of the plan, because in the future you're going to have to take care of your family, take care of your children, run businesses, support communities, run events, run campaigns, advertise, market yourself, your business, your family, like whatever. That's what I'm seeing. You are the wealthy ancestor. Facts. So keep going. Don't let your past hold you back. It's in the rearview mirror for a reason. Tell me about these adjustments that are required for the collective. The Emperor. Wow. The Emperor are the adjustments that you need to make. The adjustments are required. The Emperor. Aries energy. Do and think later. Have no fear. Yes, I'm hearing do it, think about it later. Someone you need, that's an adjustment, because some of you are psyching yourself out of things. You're not going into that building I told you to go into because you're scared of who could be in there, or because you're creating all of the reasons why you don't need to go in there. Spirit is saying, do it, think about it later. That's specific for somebody. I hope you heard that in your spirit. Okay, but what I'm getting from the Emperor, the adjustments that are required are you standing in your power and you taking your throne back. The adjustments that you need to make are just to call all of your energy back to you and to stand firm in your boundaries and to continue to assert who you are. Because I'm getting what's different here is that in the past, people tried to assert dominance over us. And in reality, they had no power over us. They've never had power over us. They created an illusion. They created a system for us to believe that they had power over us. Organizations, governments, businesses, celebrities, these people, places, and things tried to create dominance over us, to take our money, to take our energy, to take our love, to brainwash. Like, that's what I'm getting, okay? But the difference here is that you are now stepping into your power. You're more aware than ever. You can read through the bullshit. You can see what's scammy. You can see it now. Right. I'm getting that some of you are building a very powerful community, or you already have a very powerful community. And I'm getting that some of you are going to be like the leaders of your community, or you already are. The only adjustment I feel like you need to make is just doing and thinking later. And knowing who you are. Because you're very powerful. You're very intelligent, you're very wise, you're very spiritually in tune, like, you're the Emperor or the Empress. Anything else? Any other adjustments that you feel need to be required? For some of you, an adjustment that could be required is maybe like talking to a mentor, or like getting a mentor, or maybe studying more about the position that you want, or something like that. With the Emperor card, maybe like there's like a father figure in your life, or an actual father who you could talk to about something, or who could help you do something, if that makes sense. I'm also getting that there are going to be some like brands or organizations or businesses who are going to want to work with you in the near future for some of you. You're a part of their adjustments. They're bringing you in to make adjustments. Whether that's their actual plan or that's the universe's plan. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, West Coast. But I'm getting that they're bringing you in to make adjustments. You're going to be put in people's lives or put in situations to make adjustments. And there's just something about your energy being there that makes these people like level up or become their own boss. That's what I'm seeing. Some of you are your own boss, or you're going to become your own boss. And I'm getting that you're inspiring other people to do it for themselves too. You're inspiring other people to be their own boss. Maybe that's the adjustment that some of you need to become your own boss. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but this is very common around this time. October and November, a lot of people end up quitting their jobs because they wake up to the fact that they don't want to be doing the same thing over and over again. They don't want to be in this situation anymore. They don't want to be around these people anymore. They don't want to be in this job anymore. So they quit around this time. The universe sends a lot of signs and synchronicities around this time for those people who it's time for them to transition into a different job or a different career. And so maybe the adjustment that some of you need is to become your own boss, to be an entrepreneur, to run that business. It's going to require faith, yeah. But right now is the perfect time to take a leap of faith, is what I'm hearing. Anything else? Any adjustments that are still required, or you want to move on? Okay, we'll move on. Okay, have faith in your dreams. Let's move on to this part. I'm hearing if I can do it, you can do it. That's something I've been getting today. If I can do it, you can do it. Some of you have been watching me for a long time. Some of you have been really like in my energy for a long time, and you've seen the growth. You've seen what we've created here and what we continue to create on a daily basis. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Have faith in your dreams. Let's find out about what your dreams are. What are the dreams of the collective? Tell me, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hearing that you've been kind of quiet about your dreams. You've been kind of quiet about what you want. No, not anymore. Now's the time for you to be a little bit out there with it. Now it's time for you to kind of brag about yourself, right? That's what I'm getting. Like, I just feel like some of you have been like trying to keep things to yourself, or for whatever reason, it doesn't really matter, but some of you like haven't been sharing your dreams with the world, haven't been sharing your vision with the world, haven't been sharing your desires with the world. But now it's time for you to do that. And I'm getting that some of you, your dream is to be successful. Your dream is to be wealthy. Your dream is to have a business. Your dream is to be independent. Some of you want to be popular and famous. That's what I'm seeing. Some of you want to be more beautiful. Have faith in these dreams. Whatever you want wants you to. And then we're seeing the King of Pentacles. Wow. And we're seeing the Two of Pentacles. If you continue to put in the work and continue to have these leaps of faith towards your dreams and your manifestations, they're going to pay off exponentially in ways that you never even knew were possible. Especially when it comes to finances. Some of you are like, oh, I'm okay with making a certain amount of money. I don't need to be rich. I don't need to be wealthy. No, not anymore. We're removing that limitation because you're allowed to be wealthy. You're allowed to be rich. You're allowed to have millions, billions of dollars. You're allowed to have 100K months. Like, you're allowed to have these things. Money is not evil. Money is an energy. Money is a frequency. It's not evil. You're allowed to have money. A butterfly just flew in front of me when I said that. Confirmation from the angelic realm. You're allowed to be wealthy. You're allowed to be rich. You're the wealthy, rich ancestor. Yeah, it's time you claim it. It's time you believe it. Right, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. period. Also, if you're a business owner, you have your own business, pay yourself every single day. And use the affirmation, I get paid every day. Every day I get paid every day. Deposit money into your bank account every single day from your business. Whether it's $5, whether it's $100, whether it's $10,000, it doesn't matter. Deposit money into your bank account every single day as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, because this is going to help you create even more money. It's going to be put on like this infinity loop cycle, and you will continue to get paid every single day. So pay yourself every day, and the universe will continue to pay you every day. Yeah. I'm getting something big here about like breaking through scarcity mindset. This full moon is really helping a lot of us break through any residual scarcity mindset. Anything that's rooted in lack and scarcity has got to go, because it's not real. It's an illusion. It's something that we were conditioned to believe, but it's not real. We are limitless, and we all have access to wealth and abundance. You don't have to be on social media to create this for yourself. You don't have to be famous and popular to be wealthy. No, none of that. But yeah, absolutely, you are limitless. And there's a lot of money coming into the collective's life because we're finally believing that we are deserving of it. And I'm also getting that it's coming because we have some big things to do with it. Like, some of you have channels to create, some of you have books to produce, some of you have music videos and songs to create, and these things cost money, right? They do. And some of you taking a risk on yourself to become your own business is going to require you making some sort of money for yourself. So the universe is going to provide it. That's what I'm seeing. Whatever you need, you will have. The universe always takes care of us. I believe that. The universe provides for us. Always. We always have what we need. And I'm a firm believer that if we don't have it, we don't need it. Not right now, anyway. You are supposed to be the wealthy one. Claim it. I am the wealthiest ancestor. I am the rich and wealthy ancestor. And so it is. And so it is. I was also getting something really trippy today about some demonic evil energies. And I'm just going to say it because it was on my mind and I want to like say it out loud. Take it if you want to, leave it if you want. I'm not projecting my beliefs on anybody. I'm just... The wheels have been turning a lot lately. I've been seeing things and thinking about a lot of things lately. And one of the things that kind of stood out to me today, it was something about these demons or these demonic energies created churches and created religious safe havens so that they could be in control and have power, because demons are very smart. Angels and demons are the same thing, just on different ends of the spectrum. And they're very intelligent, right? They know what love is. They know how to manipulate. They just know. They're very intelligent. So I was seeing something about, in my own specific life, there's a person in my own, like, my own everyday life, not so much everyday life, but just like in my reality, who has a church, but calls everybody else a demon and calls everybody else the devil and tries to project that energy onto everybody else. And I'm like, what if this person is always projecting that because that's who they really are? And it just made me think. And then I started thinking about all the people who project their insecurities onto other people. And it's because they feel insecure. So it's easier for them to attach that to somebody else and label somebody else as that, instead of healing it within themselves and seeing like what's going on with me. It's easier to project than it is to take accountability. So that just had me thinking, and I was like, okay, not my monkeys, not my circus. All I can do is me, you know what I mean? But that was interesting. It was interesting. And then we always hear like some stories about the things that go on in these churches. Yeah, we don't have to tap into that. We don't need to get into that, but you know what I mean. Some of you, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Kristen Joy. I look forward to giving you a reading, honey. Oh, very interesting. I think I'm done reading for a little bit. I think I did enough readings. What is everybody's plans for tonight? What's going on this Friday? Thank you, Queen G. Ah, Janae! Yes! I'm glad I got your name right. That's amazing. Thank you for confirming that and validating me. I appreciate you. Liz, enjoy your dinner. Thank you, Bonnie. You're also beautiful in and out. Movie night. That sounds fun. Netflix and chill. Okay. Rest. Me too, Emily. Yesterday I slept so much. Don't feel guilty for sleeping right now, period. Don't ever feel guilty for sleeping because rest is productive. But really right now, don't feel guilty and don't be all mean to yourself if you're feeling tired and you want to rest more. It's okay. It's okay to rest. Trust me, you'll feel better after. My body needed rest too. I feel like I still need some rest today, but I have some extra energy and I wanted to go walk to the lighthouse that's out here. I'm in Long Beach right now, so I wanted to go walk over to the lighthouse and just like see the lighthouse and look at the water and just have a nice walk. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I've been tired. Oh, party time! I love that, Deb. I hope it was a good party. Hope you guys are having fun. Oh, enjoy your sleep. You're so welcome for everything. Thank you guys for everything. Yeah, Andy, you're right. Thank you for saying I look lovely, Bluebell. Thank you, Danny. Full moon making us tired, right? Crystal, agreed. Yeah, I was brought here for a reason. It's 222 right now. I was brought here for a reason and I kept putting it off. I've been to Long Beach one time before and it was beautiful, but I only came to like walk around and see the aquarium. I wasn't really here for much else. It was just a little like fun day trip. And so something in my spirit has been calling me to Long Beach and I'm here now. And it's a really beautiful energy. It's a really beautiful environment, but it's definitely helping me to create balance because I've had to work through some like unnecessary intrusive thoughts and I've been working through some like fears as well. But that was a part of why I was brought here, was to face fears. I can feel that because I was afraid to come here. I don't know why. I just like was afraid to come here, and it was confusing to me because I was like, why am I confused and afraid to come to Long Beach when I just conquered Miami? I was in Miami over the summer, no fear. I was in Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area, no fear. Had never been to these places, like conquered them. I went to New York City for a week. Like I've been doing so many things and I've been facing so many fears, so it was like weird to me that when I was coming back to LA that I was afraid to come to Long Beach. But I'm glad that I faced my fears and I'm glad that I'm here sitting in this energy, raising the vibration, connecting with the energies around me, meeting new people, seeing crazy things. The water is calling me always. I literally can't stay away from the ocean now. Like I actually can't. I've learned that about myself, that like I just fell in love with the ocean and the beach, that I can't stay away. I actually can't. It's physically impossible for me to. I find a way always. I just get like drawn to the beach. There's like a magnet that always pulls me back. I do believe in reincarnation. Sometimes I think I'm Albert Einstein. Sometimes I have moments of brilliance. I'd be like, pop off, the brilliance. Where'd it come from? Where'd the genius come from? No, but I do believe in reincarnation. Oh, you haven't been in so long. I recommend you go as soon as you can. I'm sending energy to get you there ASAP. Yeah, I'm a little weird about like other people reading for me and like looking at my birth chart and shit, but I gotta get over that too. I'm just gonna have to get over it and trust my intuition that like what I feel is real. New York City is everything. I do love NYC. I don't have other accounts. If anybody is reaching out to you from different accounts, it is scammers. They've been around for 3 years. They're never gonna go away. But I won't reach out to you from any other account. This is my only account and I don't reach out to people. What I feel is real, yes. What I do in New York City, I went for my birthday. My birthday was on September 8th. I went to New York City for a birthday trip. I walked around the city. I went to Washington Square Park. Was in Brooklyn. I went to the US Open, which is a tennis tournament that's held out there. I did some sightseeing. It was really beautiful. I also went to Central Park because I wanted to see that before I left. Yeah, that's what I did in New York City. It was fun. I try to. give the scammer disclaimer as much as possible. I just try not to give them any power, you know what I mean? Because the more that we talk about them, the more energy it gives them, and the more power it gives them, and the more they think that they can keep doing the bullshit that they're doing, as if they don't have any consequences for doing stupid shit. Do stupid shit, receive stupid consequences. But, you know, not my monkeys, not my circus. I just have to let you guys know that I won't ever reach out to you to ask you for money or to ask you for readings. Why does the moon make us feel tired? I think it's because it just like, it's a reflection of us. So it's like pulling all of the energy out of us. And a lot of what goes on is like with these full moons, it's a period of releasing. And so it's building up for 30 days to this full energy. And then it gets released all at once. It takes like a few days for it to like really subside, but it's kind of just like it gets released and dumped all at once. So it's pulling everything out of us to release it, which is going to make us drained, you know what I mean? Same thing with solar flares. That's been happening a lot lately too. There's been like solar flares going on, and that's affecting our energy levels and like headaches and feeling tired. It's really just a time period for us right now to be taking care of ourselves and to be prioritizing ourself and our health is what I've been feeling. I'm trying to do the best that I can. I've been remotivated to like get back into working out and like really paying attention to my health. Over the summer, I kind of like gave up. I kind of like let myself go, and I just wasn't caring as much. And I really love food. So I was like, food will always be there for me, you know? But now I'm trying to be a little bit better. You can still eat good food and be healthy at the same time. It's not about like cutting things out and starving yourself or like creating even more limitations for yourself, because that's when we don't want to do it, right? Everything's okay for you in moderation, but it's about being more balanced with what we are intaking, consuming. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been trying to do lately. I've been wanting to get healthier. Yeah, the bodies are 80% water. Yes, Lauren. Yes. I'm giving you motivation. You're giving me motivation. We're getting back into working out. I didn't do anything specific for the signs. I just did general. But happy birthday to the Libras. You're all beautiful, and I love you so much. You're welcome, Beatrice. I feel called to do a little Reiki just to cleanse up the space, just to remove any lingering energy, and then I'm gonna set us free and we're gonna go about our day. I really feel like I could just sit here and talk, which is weird because I haven't been live in a while, so I don't know why I feel like I can just sit here, but I can. But I'm not going to. I have other things to do. Happy early birthday, Liz. Yeah, of course, Mindy, no problem. Let's get some Reiki going. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Thank you, Laura Bay. And exhale. Yeah, let it all go. Let it all go. What no longer serves you is being removed. We're going to take some selenite. Hello from South Africa. You're welcome all the way in UK. Hi, Isabella. Deep breaths in and out. Hi from Morocco. Thank you, Beatrice. I'm glad that you were here, and I'm glad that you enjoyed the live. Deep breath in and out. Perfect. Amazing. Beautiful. Hello from Sweden. Hello, Chicago. The Windy City is in the building. You're welcome, Crystal Kelly Music. Hi, Toronto. Hi, New Hampshire. I drank too much caffeine. Breathing is hard right now. I feel that. I gotta be careful with the caffeine because it really does something to me. I'm always jealous of the people who say that caffeine doesn't affect them. I actually get like jittery. Like I feel the anxiety. I am shaking. Like I feel like a tweak on caffeine. I probably shouldn't say that. Redact that statement, Your Honor. But you know what I mean. Caffeine really does that to me. It feels like you needed rest, my love. So if my voice helped put you to sleep, then yes, that was perfect. It's exactly what needed to happen. You were just brought here to be soothed and calmed, and I'm fine with that. Some people really just need rest. And some of you don't get a chance to sleep, or you don't get a chance to rest. So I'm grateful that my energy like helps kind of put you to sleep, or helps put you in like a calm, relaxed energy so that you can go to sleep if you want to. I love sleep. Like, I love sleep. Oh, today's National Coffee Day. I did not know that. Happy National Coffee Day to all the coffee drinkers. This whole month has been a call to rest. I feel you on that. Oh, you're so welcome, Vegan Blueberry. 3 exams in 1 week is a lot. The cat is tired too. Exactly. Hi, Grim Sleeper. Speaking of sleeping vibes. Oh, Issa, you've been falling asleep since I started. Becky, that's so sweet. Thank you for saying that. I can listen to you forever. We're just gonna loosen up some of the negative energy, loosening up what no longer serves you, loosening up all of those limiting beliefs. When you're done with this little Reiki session, you're going to be crystal clean. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Deep breath. And out. Good job, good job, good job. Thank you for saying my makeup looks so good. I haven't done makeup in months, and I needed to do something today to just like feel beautiful. I think I'm beautiful every day without makeup, just as a disclaimer. However, sometimes I like to put on a little bit of makeup and a little bit of glam and emphasize and enhance what I already have going on. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Boy, girl, trans, non-identifying, there's nothing wrong with it. We love glam. We do. We do, and I've been trying to get back into it. Thank you, Jeanette. It's literally like painting your face and making art, exactly. I was just thinking about how I was grateful for the creative process today. Even though I didn't do like anything crazy or artistic, it's still art. Putting makeup on your face can still be an art, and it can still be a form of like creative expression. Hi, Seji. Diva Renee, thank you for saying you missed the makeup. I'm trying to bring it back. Ashley, what is up? Thanks for being here. Hi, Trixia Blake. If I mispronounce anybody's name, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Kamala Floor. Thank you for the lights. This is feeling good and good. It's feeling better already. I was gonna say it feels good and good already, but what does that mean? I have no idea. Hi, Susie. Oh, I said it properly? Perfect. Thank you for the validation. All right, let's go back in there. We're gonna get a little deeper this time. We're really pulling out anything that no longer serves you, okay? I'm not playing. The people, places, things, thoughts. We're pulling it out. Not today. Not in this building. Not on this live stream. Not gonna happen. Let it all go. Deep breath. And out. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good job. Good job. You're making space for everything good. You're making space for all that is meant for you. We're letting go of all of the things that don't serve us, that don't resonate with us, that we don't need to be giving our time and energy to. They've gotta go. It's gotta go. You don't gotta go home, but you gotta get out of here. And that's the vibe. That's the vibe. I'm glad I'm live too. I'm glad I chose to just like trust my instincts, trust my intuition, and go live. Something told me to go live today, and I was just like, okay. I had videos filmed that I still need to post and edit after I get off the live. And Spirit was like, yeah, before you do that, you're gonna go live. And I said, okay, here we are. Oh, yay, Tammy, I'm so glad that this is the perfect way for you to end the workday. Thank you for saying you love my aura and the eyelashes. I got you, besties. 222 has been a number that's been following me. 222 always means do not worry to me. Every time that my angels show it to me, it's usually because I'm worried about something that I don't need to be worried about, or I'm creating unnecessary stress for myself. So they show me 222 a lot to get me to not worry. It's just a reminder, like from the angels, from the universe, not to worry. But 222 can also represent like foundations and partnerships as well. So it could be coming into your life to show you that you're about to be making more friends, making more connections, making more partnerships, things like that. Oh, it's a sign from your son who passed. That's beautiful. Thank you, Polly. I appreciate you. 1111 is always a good one, Lila. I love 1111. I've been seeing that one in the past couple of days too. It's the Make-A-Wish number. But lately I've been thinking of 1111 as like alignment. Yeah. And every time I see 1111, I just like remind myself that I'm in alignment. It's just like a feeling of like utter peace. Like, okay, I'm where I need to be right now. I'm doing what I need to be doing. I'm still safe, loved, and protected. Everything is still working out for me. I'm still in alignment. That's 1111 energy to me. It's like, hey, you're on the right path. Here's a little sign from the universe letting you know that you're on the right path. Ooh, protection is birds. I love the birds. They're always communicating to me. I guess it kind of depends on what birds you're seeing, but cardinals usually are like ancestors, passed on loved ones. Pigeons are very common. I don't know a lot about the pigeon spirit, but pigeons show up a lot. I feel like doves are a sign of like love from other people and from your ancestors. Hawks and eagles are always a sign of like protection for me. It's like a higher level of protection, like you're being watched out for by somebody very important or like a very powerful spirit. Ravens and crows always kind of represent the underworld to me, and ravens and crows follow me a lot. I'm like, the underworld is always trying to get me to do some work down there and to help with the shadows, but I don't have time for that all the time, you know what I mean? And tapping into dark energies can be a lot, especially when you're more of like a light being, and I really try to be like the light worker, light being, but obviously I understand that everything exists in poles and polarity, so I have to have balance of both light and dark energies. It's just that sometimes the darker energies can be intense, and you really have to you have to know how to maneuver your way around them. Otherwise it can just become kind of scary. Not too scary you, but it can become a little bit scary. So that's why I'm always like, people should not be doing spell work on other people, because you don't know what energies and entities you're getting yourself into and what you're messing with. Like, you have no idea. Especially when you're just like a human being. You can't see these other realms. You can't see these other things. You don't know what's going on. Like, be careful out there. Some people think it's a joke. It's not a joke. Trust me, it's not a joke. It isn't. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So anything that they cast upon us can only come back to them. Yeah. I try to tell people that all the time, but you don't have to listen to me. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me. But it's just like funny when I try to tell people, like, be careful of like doing the spell work, doing this little magic, because it's not going to have the effect that you think it's going to have. It's actually going to backfire and come right back to you. And they don't think that that's real, but it's very real, and it's happening every single day. Every single day. I don't know how we got on that topic. Oh, you were asking me about spirits, or bird spirits. Hopefully that answered some of your question. Of course, do more research if you want to. Yeah. Love spells do work, but on people you're already in a connection with. I'm like, you guys are getting a lot of tea from me today, just like a lot of random things I think about and just like information I have in my head. I mean, love spells and love magic, it does work on people, but people who already have like your consent or their consent, they're already interested in you, they're already in your life. It just helps to like enhance the connection that you already have. But of course you don't need it. You are the spell. That's why it's so funny to me when people think that like I did spell work on you. No, I didn't. I am the spell. I don't need the spell. I am the spell. Could I do it? Could I do spells and create like a whole spell book? Probably. But I don't need to. So I just don't. I am the spell. You are the spell. We are the spell. Okay, we're gonna get some plucking now. I feel like we've been talking enough. I've just been kind of here. I only want what wants me. Yes, nah, that's been coming up for me. Shout out Moonlight Scorpio. Moonlight Scorpio has a song. I think it's called I Only Want What Wants Me. But ever since that song came out, I've been using that affirmation a lot for myself. I only want what wants me. Facts. Okay, we're gonna get some plucking going. We're gonna pull out anything that no longer serves you. Deep breath. And exhale. Good job. Ooh, another deep breath in. And out. Yeah, we are really getting in there. We are really getting in there, trust. We are removing anything that no longer serves you, and we are removing all of those limiting beliefs. Thank you, Lucy. Goodbye. Sayonara. Hasta luego. You ain't gotta go home, but you cannot stay here. Yep. Deep breath in. And out. Yes, good job. Good job, good job, good job. We'll give you a little break. We'll give you a little break from that. I'm glad that this feels nice. I hope you have a good day too, Vegan Blueberry. Thank you for being here. Wait, why did you have a dream of this? Did you manifest this live? Did you manifest this Reiki? Oh, you feel it in your throat. This is good. It's going to be removing any like throat blockages so that you can speak your truth, so that you can say things that are on your mind, so that you cannot hold your tongue, so you just speak up for yourself and others. Yeah, I'm hearing you guys are no longer being silenced. Maybe in the past you felt silenced by people or energies or society, but there's something different here about like no longer being silent. You don't have to be silent unless you want to be. Oh, you dreamed about the person you like. I love that. Okay, let's get back into the plucking, pulling, removing, releasing, letting go, detaching. Yes, big deep breath in and out. Yeah, let it go. Yes. Don't you already feel so much like freer? Oh, it feels amazing to me on my end. I don't know how y'all are feeling, but it feels good on my end. I feel like we're really getting out some of the things, like really getting out some of the gunk. Some of these like intrusive thoughts that I'm feeling that we're picking up are things that you haven't like thought about yourself in a long time, or things that haven't been like a problem for you for a long time. And it's like, why is this coming up again? I thought we were done with this. Yeah, relatable. Healing isn't linear. We're always doing some sort of healing, especially those of us who have been traumatized in the past. The trauma doesn't ever go away, but we are able to heal, and we are able to love, and we are able to experience new beautiful experiences. Yeah, but trauma's real, babe. Trauma is real. I'm hearing you are not what happened to you. This is really sad, but I'm thinking about it, and some of you can probably relate to this too. I saw this thing yesterday. I started just kind of scrolling on TikTok, and I found this girl, and I just found her yesterday, so I can't really remember her name, but she's a musician. She makes music, and her music is kind of like a little darker in the sense where she talks about like real traumatic things, and she talks about abuse a lot. And I was reading through some of the comments, and people were like grateful that she's doing that, and I thought it was such a good thing too. But some of the comments I were reading were a bunch of like women who were telling about their first time being assaulted or being abused and what they were wearing, and it just kind of made me sad because it happens a lot more than we even know, you know? It was just a lot. And I just really hope that those people like know that they are not what happened to them, and they are not to blame for why these things happened to them. It's not their fault. It wasn't what they were wearing. It wasn't what they were doing. It wasn't anything that they did. Some people are just like that. Some people are sick. Some people are ill. And I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying, like, some people are really like that, and it's sad. Yeah, listening to some songs lately that resurface things that you hate, but you love the song. Relate to that. Thank you, Alexis. You're amazing too. I'm glad you guys are feeling it in the third eye, because I can feel some third eye blockages too. And I feel like we're really cleansing that out, and we're really removing it so that you can see clearly and so that you can trust your intuition. I just keep hearing you are not what happened to you. It doesn't define who you are. You get to define who you are. And you're allowed to be whatever you want. Ooh, it's like a head massage. I love that. I'm glad you guys are feeling it. Okay, one more big deep breath. We're gonna pull it all out. We're gonna pull anything that's left over out, so I want you to give it all away. This is the big final release. And out. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Good job, good job, good job. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. I'm always rooting for you. Please know that. I'm always rooting for you. Someone is always rooting for you, and if it's just me, it's still someone. I'm rooting for you always. We're gonna cleanse you back up, close you back up, put you all back together, send you on your way. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope that you enjoy this super moon, this full moon in Aries. Let yourself rest when you feel like it. Don't feel guilty for resting. Trust the process. Everything is always working out for you. Always, everything is always working out for you. Excuse the random accent. Everything is always working out for you. Thank you all for being here. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. And I will see you next time. Bye, beautiful people.